That wasn't no damn bull. That was a calf. The bull I sat on 3 times that size.
No.
3 times that size. I ain't wrestling no calves.
So when did you become a cowboy?
I became a cowboy a couple days ago, so now you guys got to refer to me as Cowboy Jaxxon.
Yeah, the new sheriff in town, boys. What do you think? You like Rampage as a cowboy or Rampage like as a fighter with the chain and howling?
The wolf.
The wolf, for sure. I agree.
Yeah,
the cowboy doesn't intimidate me too much. This image right here as my back.
That's a little too happy.
Yeah,
I was happy as hell as a cowboy. I was happy as hell. I'm not gonna lie. I was so happy as a cowboy.
Randy, you grew up watching a lot of fighting?
Yeah, grew up watching boxing.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously, you know, these guys. You know what I mean?
Who'd you grow up watching that you loved?
I loved. I mean, obviously Floyd. Boxing is my first love. You know what I mean? So I was watching, you know, Corrales. I was watching Roy Jones. Everyone loves Roy Jones.
Yeah.
You know, what's the other guy in it? Tony. What's his last name? I don't even remember his last name.
James Toney.
James Toney.
Yeah,
you know,
Lights out, James Toney.
Yeah. So like, a lot of the boxers, I used to watch a lot of boxing. You know, MMA is when I started watching. Obviously, you guys, BJ Penn. You know. BJ Penn is the first fight I ever seen him versus Joe Stevenson.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that was my first MMA fight ever, and I was just like, damn, I want to try that. You know,
What was your first martial art you took up?
my first boxing. Boxing was my first start, and then after that, I got into jiu-jitsu. I did a little bit of jiu-jitsu, but I started jiu-jitsu late. I was probably like 20 or something like that when I started jiu-jitsu.
And you took up wrestling?
Nah.
Oh, man.
Nah, I didn't start wrestling until MMA. I'll tell you a funny story. Like, when I met my coach, right, I decided, like, I wanted to fight, and he put me in a fight. And 2 weeks after I met him, it's an amateur fight, obviously. Right?
Yeah.
2 weeks after I met him, he's like, oh, you want to fight? And I'm like, yeah, I want to fight. Everybody wants to fight, but nobody wants to fight. You know what I mean? Everybody says they want to fight, but nobody wants to put in the work. So he's like, you want to fight? I'm like, yeah. He's like, all right. He just threw me in a fight just to see what my heart was like if I really wanted to do it, right? And I could tell you what, the dude I fought, I had zero wrestling experience. All I had was like a double jab 2. I had a 1-1-2 in my back pocket. I was skinny. I was probably like 168, soaking wet, right? I fought at 170, and I'm lanky and skinny. And let me tell you, that dude was a wrestler. That was my first time experiencing someone that wrestled. That dude,